Back with Bruce Boudreau. Bruce, not all wins are created equal. Sometimes a team takes a 1-0 series lead and it just feels like another hockey game. But the opener between the Panthers and the Rangers felt different. What did you see from Florida that showed you that they could actually be a cut above the Rangers and not the underdogs in this series?
Well, you're right, Gino. I thought I was so impressed by Florida last night, even if it was just 1-0 with 10 minutes to go in the game. I mean, their forechecking created so many turnovers in the New York zone. Their physicality, I thought they owned the Rangers, and if it wasn't for Shesterkin, it would have been a lot more than 1-0 at that time. It could have been 3 or 4-0. And I mean, I didn't even think Bobrovsky had a lot to do until the last 10 minutes of the game. But if the Florida Panthers can keep up that kind of forecheck and make that many turnovers, I don't know if Shesterkin can keep the Rangers in the game all the time. But I do believe the Rangers will get better. But I don't know. I was so impressed with the way the Panthers came out. It looks like they knew what it takes to get to the Stanley Cup Finals, because they were there again last year, and they're going to do it again this year.
They look good, man. Sergei Bobrovsky recorded his first shutout of this postseason. Just like last year, he's been brilliant in these playoffs. Last night, the Panthers didn't need him to do much, though. How concerning is it for the Rangers that they got beat badly and Florida didn't even have to rely on their two-time Vezina winner?
Well, I mean, with the Rangers, they got an experienced coach behind the bench. They, to a man, I would bet after the game or in this morning at their meeting said, hey, we weren't very good. We're going to have to really up our game a lot. And I think before it's all over, you're going to have to see Bobrovsky make a whole lot of saves. But it almost looked to me last night that the Rangers were waiting for the power play, and then they would score in the power play. And they didn't realize how good Florida's penalty killing was. They didn't give them a sniff. And it wasn't until, I think, about 7 minutes to go in the game that they had their, what I thought was their first real good session in the zone. So, I mean, they're sitting there that they know they have to get a lot better. I hope Florida in their room is not thinking, oh, this is going to be a cakewalk, because the Rangers during the regular season were the best come from behind team all year long in the league. Now they're down 1-0. It's the first set of sign of adversity I think they've seen in all of the playoffs. We'll see how they react tomorrow night.
It's a good start, though. Bobrovsky's the only active goalie with 2 Vezinas, but he'll be joined shortly by Connor Hellebuck on that list.